It is March 12th, 3:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here we are, another update. Ladies and gentlemen, everything I'm about to tell you is all rumors. It is public news around the world that I am bringing to you. Please remember to follow, like, and share so we can continue to grow this page and get the information out to more people. Please verify all the information on your own. Even my own thoughts and inputs are for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into it. So today, Trump declared victory over Iran. He says, we won in the first hour, and he said that there is nothing left to hit. And he says all of this as the war is continuing to go on. And there's still damages on both sides, things are getting hit on both sides. And the Strait of Hormuz is still closed. U.S. and IS assets have been destroyed. So this isn't the time to lie, bro. This is the time to figure out solutions. And that doesn't make anyone a traitor because they want to do that. It just makes them intelligent and wise and true patriots of this country. Freaking guys. IS is now claiming that regime change in Iran was not IS's goal for this war, as they specifically said that the regime change was their main goal before the war started. So, dude, what the hell kind of games are these? Iran is vowing that not a single liter of oil will pass through the Strait of Hormuz if it benefits U.S., IS, and its allies. Storage tanks at the port of Oman were hit by Iran today. Russia is giving Iran advice on how to use its one-way drones based on what they learned from the battlefield in Ukraine. Iran's IRGC says that they have underwater missiles that only two countries in the world possess. One is the manufacturer, which is Iran, and the other is them. These missiles are capable of traveling at 100 meters per second, or 300 kilometers per hour. Iran claims that the USA has tried to create this, but they haven't been able to at the same speed and strength. Oil tankers are continuing to get hit. 2 oil tankers carrying Iraqi fuel were attacked in the waters of Iraq today. Iran is clearly going after oil and economy here, guys. Not just military targets. They also targeted U.S. and IS banks and financial centers, as I reported yesterday. And U.S. and IS targeted Iranian banks and financial centers. Unfortunately, an Iranian drone unalived 6 members, 60 troops. These are U.S. service members, and 30 of those were hospitalized with brain injuries and shrapnel wounds. Hezbollah launched its largest rocket attack today, with over 100 launches targeting Haifa, IS, and other northern areas of IS. IS says that several impacts were made and several injuries have been done. The Pentagon tells Congress that in the first week of the war with Iran, it has costed the U.S. $11.3 billion with a B dollars. Iran struck the Amar Hotel in Dubai. Amar is the largest building developer in Dubai. The reason why they do this is they're saying that they are targeting U.S. And IS intelligence officials and other top brass military people. Iran struck another U.S.-owned ship and a U.S. oil tanker today. Iran begins blowing up U.S. tankers and cargo ships that are stuck in the Persian Gulf. So Iran is saying, we're doing it. Iran has officially laid out drones and mines in the Strait of Hormuz. This is despite Trump warning and writing on his Truth Social in all caps to immediately remove them. I'm surprised that Iran's not listening, even though Trump wrote this morning in all caps. Crazy. Iranian hackers have shut down IS's entire rail system. IS was forced to declare all rail is unsafe. USA, again, is making several attempts for a ceasefire with Iran. Witkoff has already requested a ceasefire throughout various channels on at least 2 occasions. Iran says that it is pointless because the USA will use the ceasefire to better prepare for its next attack on Iran. Lindsey Scumbag Graham joked at the evil Republican J-word convention, "I feel good about the Republican Party. We're unaliving the right people. Trump is my favorite president, and we've run out of bombs. And we didn't even run out of bombs during World War II. These guys are absolute clowns with no shame or brains." U.S. did heavy bombing on Tehran's Murabad Airport. Satellite images show multiple aircrafts have been destroyed. U.S. intelligence says that most of Iran's leadership is still intact and not in risk of a collapse anytime soon. Former U.S. intelligence officer claims that the Patriot interceptor rate against Iranian missiles is well below 4-5%. Iran claims that the USA has targeted 21,720 civilian locations. Of this, 160 were medical facilities. Reports are saying that the UAE has attacked Saudi Arabia's oil facilities on the order of the US and is, according to Iraq's Resistance Coordination Council. This one's rich. The UN Security Council has issued a resolution against Iran. $200 per barrel oil is becoming more and more of a reality. Iran's leaders are saying that the clock is ticking and it's just a matter of time until it happens. Iran's commander of the IRG says that we guarantee the security of any oil tanker under any flag if they can convince an American destroyer to escort it through the Strait of Hormuz. They're looking for the smoke, and they're calling out the U.S. and they're saying basically, dude, do it. The U.S. Navy has informed ships that escorting them through the Strait of Hormuz is not possible. It is not safe. And this is as of 1 hour ago. The U.S. and its allies, which are 32 countries, are releasing 400 million barrels of reserve oil to lower oil prices. Iranian and Yemen leaders are saying that they will also shut down the Strait of Bab el-Mandeb. Now, Bab el-Mandeb is a strait located on the west side of Saudi to the west of Yemen and next to the African continent, whereas the Strait of Hormuz is located on the east side of Saudi Arabia, east of Oman and UAE, on the Middle East and Asia side. Iran says that if the threat against the Iranian port is carried out, all ports and economic centers in the region will be targeted. His Iron Beam laser system has so far played no role in intercepting Iranian drones and Iranian missiles. Iran is on wave 39 of Iranian Operation 2 Promise, and that has been completed. So they may be on 40 or 41, maybe 39. Spain has removed its ambassadors to ambassador to IS. IS continues to attack Lebanon and Iran, while Iran is continuing to attack Bahrain, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, IS, Oman, Iraq, and others. Iran continues to tell Azizi's to leave immediately. They say our missiles will show no mercy. Iran is continuing to hit IS very hard, and now with larger missiles. Remember, the missiles are going to carry at least 1-ton warheads on them from now on. Iran is now using missiles that can be launched from the seabed. Only Iran and Russia possess this technology. So even if you go after the launchers and everything on land, Iran is able to shoot their missiles and from the sea, which makes it almost impossible to stop. Netanyahu was seen absent from the IS defense meeting today. Guys, there's more and more growing speculation that ding dong, the witch is dead.